I just wanted to give everybody an update on my Thorens TD 103A turntable. I've had it about 3 weeks now, and I have to say I've been very, very happy with it. I played all different kinds of music. The operation has been great. No issues with it at all. The sound quality has been very, very good. The absorber base actually has came in pretty handy. It has worked really well. Sometimes before, on my turntable stand, if you'd walk right in front of the turntable, or I've got a big golden doodle named Barkley, he would jump, somewhere close, and sometimes a record would skip. But so far, sitting on this absorber base, I have not had that happen at all. So I don't know if I would pay $250 for it, but with it included in the purchase, I think it's great. I think it works really, really well. The turntable itself, this is a new model, probably introduced within the last year. It replaces the TD 240-2 in their lineup. I owned a dual CS460 before that I sold, and this really is close to a successor model to that. It uses the same automatic mechanism. A lot of the other features are similar. However, this has really been updated, and they made a lot of nice changes to this. First off is the dust cover. This is a newer dust cover, and I think it looks great. I like it. It's clear. It's great. It doesn't have, any kind of, imperfections or warps like you see sometimes. Has the Thorens logo on it. Overall, really nice, really smooth operation. One of the weaknesses on these particular Thorens and the dual models that are similar to this, the hinges do have weak springs in them. But so far, I'm hoping maybe they improve those. Kind of looks like it. We'll see. I do think this is a little bit heavier dust cover, so maybe they put a little heavier spring in it. This particular turntable, you've got your choice for 33, 45, and 78. Just a reminder, if you do want to play 78, you will need a special stylus to be able to do that, especially if you're looking at playing some of the shellac records or whatnot. You do not want to use a micro groove stylus for that. I do like the new platter mat they're including now. It's a nice quality rubber mat. It's branded with Thorens on it. Overall, just really, really a nice mat. The platter is just your normal platter that they've used for a long time. Belt drive, obviously. I'm not going to pull all of this off because underneath this just a plastic sub platter. Kind of the same thing that both Dual and Thorens have probably used on these fully automatics for, 30 years probably. So that really hasn't changed. Thorens does claim that they have done some improvements with the motor as far as the speed control unit goes. And then they have done improvements in the bearings for the tone arm. And also, it's an Ortofon red. 2M red is what comes stock on this. I went ahead and threw a blue stylus on it because those are interchangeable. If you have a red, if you want to improve the quality, you can throw a blue on there. And I did that. And that was a really, really easy, really quick way to get a little bit better sound quality. Over on the side here, as far as the setup goes, you balance it first with your counterweight, and then your actual tracking force you set by this dial. Once you have it leveled out, then you just dial it on the side to change the tracking force. This particular cartridge and stylus is supposed to run at 1.75 grams. That's what I'm running it at. And then the anti-skate is just a little ring down here. And I'm also running that at 1.75. This is your cueing lever here. Right here is your size select, 30 centimeter record and 17 centimeter. So the one's for a full-sized LP and the 17 would be for a 45. You have your stop-start for automatic play. You can also use this as a manual turntable just by using your cueing lever, moving it over, and it'll start. And so you can use this as a manual. It'll still have automatic return and shut off, but you could use this as a manual if you wanted to. Overall, all the controls on it really work nice. I really like the updates that they've made to this. You know, the arms on these are very solid design. They track extremely well. They'll play just about anything with very good fidelity. Some of the updates, like I said, the old ones use the OM series for the cartridge, which probably was a little bit better fit for this tone arm. However, I think, you know, those are kind of being phased out, the older OM series. So they're going with the 2M series now. Like I said, this comes with the 2M Red, which is a very good cartridge, but it's an easy update just to throw that blue on there. Yeah, I mean, overall, I'm really happy with the quality of this. I'm going to throw a record on here really quick, and just so you can see the operation and you can listen. All right, once you have a record on your automatic turntable, then the only thing you have to check on here is number one, check to make sure you have it the right size. This is an LP, so I want the 30 centimeter setting. This is also a 33 RPM record, so I want it on 33, which is the center setting. And then that's about all there is to it. Make sure that you have this little clip. You don't have this clipped on your tone arm. And then you just come down here and you hit start. And I'm going to get quiet so you can hear the operation on this. Okay, I don't want to play too much because it'll get hit with copyright, but obviously I just want to show you how the cueing all works. When you go set down the stylus, it sets down nice and smooth. Sounds great. Move to one more track here.
Berta says hello. Tell her that I wish she'd come on home. Tell her that I think she...
Okay, and then if you go right to the end, I'm just going to push it almost to the end here so you can go ahead and see the return on here.
me's through. Well, it's hard to keep a white shirt clean. These boys like to know what I mean.
Push it just a little bit more. Oh, well, it hit the return before I hit the run out groove on there. But then it just shuts itself off. Let me try that one more time and see if I can get it to hit the run out groove for you guys. This record is a really short run out groove, so I suppose you got to get it right to the end here. This is touchy. There we go. I think I got it. And you can see, I mean, the automatic mechanism workings in this turntable are so smooth and quiet. I'm just, I mean, you know, it's not built like your 1960s or, you know, even, you know, early 1970s Thorens and duals and all your old vintage turntables. Obviously, it's lighter built, but it's still built with a lot of precision. It just plays very, very nice. Actually, for the preamp, I'm also running, let's see here, I'm actually running a Thorens preamp as well. The Thorens MM002, outstanding magnetic cartridge, moving magnetic preamp. I'm really, really happy with that preamp. I think it sounds great for what I paid for it. But yeah, overall, love this turntable. The operation is great on it. Looks great. The walnut finish is beautiful. I'm sure the piano black is nice as well. But I'm just a big, big fan of the walnut finish on this. And if you're looking for a really nice, fully automatic turntable, you cannot go wrong with the Thorens TD 103A. I know it's a big investment, but it is something that you will have for years and years to come. Thanks for watching my video. Have a great day.